to the October edition of the Springs Valley School Board. We'll start with the minutes, vouchers, and claims. The consent agenda approved the September 8th and September 29th, 2025 meetings. Do we have a motion for these? Mr. Weiner makes the motion. Do we have a second? Mr. Fair seconds. Any discussion on those? Hearing none, all those in favor? Motion passes 6-0. Take us on to item 3, recognitions and acknowledgements. And we will start with Mrs. Carnes.
All right, we got quite a few. We would like to thank REMC for their grant award of $1,000 that will be used for student achievement incentives. The first grading period ended on Friday, October 3rd, and report cards will go home this Thursday. Just a reminder, any parent that's attending the fall parties will need to call the school for a background check, as those do expire monthly. We have the Scholastic Book Fair going on this week. Parent-teacher conferences will be held tomorrow and Thursday from 4 to 7. At that time as well, we'll have the group Coats for Kids in the main hallway. Fall break is next week. Well, actually, sorry, Friday, October 10th, and it'll continue through next week. And then we will return to school on October the 20th. Body safety presentations with Mrs. Casey Shipman have been rescheduled for Tuesday, October 21st. If you have any questions, you can contact the elementary office. And then lastly, Picture Day will be held on October 27th.
Thank you. Mr. Pritchett.
Okay. First of all, congratulations to Dallas Hendricks for being the PLAC champ for girls golf 2025. I think this is, she's won the last 2 of 3 years. Dallas also advanced the IHSA regional play as an individual at Country Oaks, shooting a 102. So congratulations to Dallas. Congratulations football team with the win this coming Friday night against Perry Central. They would lock in an undefeated PLAC conference season and make this the first conference championship that we've had in a long time in football. So we wish them luck and congratulations on where they're at. The band, the Black Hawk Brigade, hosted our annual marching band competition this past Saturday. Once again, a success. We don't compete in this, but we perform for exhibition. So pretty nice night for them, and congratulations to them for another successful program. Congratulations to our monthly Top Hawk students. These students are students who receive an A or a B and have no discipline referrals for that time period. We had over 200 students in that group, so congratulations to our Top Hawk students. Also have a shout out. This is also on our Facebook page with a shout out to Ronnie McCabe's CTE carpentry class for building and installing vanities for the drama dressing room. And I got a key, and I'd be glad to show anybody. Put together some neat tables for us with mirrors to help them with when they're doing their productions and so forth, to have mirrors in there, a place to sit down and make all their adjustments. From Mr. Berry, Mr. Nick Berry, he's a new teacher this year. He wrote up, and I'll just read how he wrote this. Wanted to take a moment to acknowledge Mrs. Johnson, who is his classroom assistant, for her exceptional work. She's consistently going above and beyond in her job performance, demonstrating dedication, professionalism, and a strong commitment to supporting both students and staff. Her efforts have been noticeably positive. And then last but not least, congratulations to Erin Carnes for reaching 400 wins as our volleyball coach this past Saturday. It's a big milestone. We're happy for her and proud of our volleyball teams. That's all I have.
Congratulations.
Yes, and I would say congratulations, Erin, and thank you for really the classy way you represent Springs Valley,
Thank you.
and you always have.
Thank
You
you.
very much.
Move on to Dr. Apple.
Yeah, other than congratulating Mrs. Carnes there, I just want to let the board know that we did receive a school safety grant from the Department of Homeland Security for $37,000, and that money will be used to pay for our social worker.
Anybody on the board? Nothing. We'll move on to item 4, opportunity for the public to address the board. We have nobody signed up for that. Take us to item 5, personnel.
Under personnel, I have a few items for consent agenda consideration. First, it's recommended that the board approve Joe Wilson as varsity baseball coach for the 25-26 at Area 2 Level D, $4,300. Also recommended the board approve Jason Hickman as varsity softball coach for 2025-26, Area 2 Level A, $4,000. I would recommend that the board approve Alicia Holland as a homebound teacher starting the week of October 20th, 2025 at her hourly rate of $45.20. And I would recommend that the board approve Kendra Browers as evening shift custodian effective October 3rd, 2025, $15 per hour, 40 hours per week.
Do we have a motion for this? Mr. Weiniger makes the motion. Do we have a second? Mr. Perkiser seconds. Any discussion on these? Hearing none. All those in favor? Motion passes 6-0.
Next item, just a few resignations to let the board be aware of. I accepted the resignation of elementary teacher Tiff McGee, effective October 3rd. Also accepted the resignation of Sarah Beck as homebound instructor, effective October 10th. And Jasmine Mayberry's last day of employment as custodian was September 17th. And that's all for personnel.
All right, take us to item 6, old and unfinished business.
Yeah, I'd recommend the board consider a motion to approve a contract with Dr. Cade Hinkle for the remainder of the school year to provide chiropractic services to interested students. He's been helping out through football season and would like to extend that contract to other sports as well.
A motion for this. Mr. Lynch makes the motion. Do we have a second? Mr. Weiniger seconds. Any discussion on this? Hearing none. All those in favor? Motion passes 6-0.
Next, I'd just like to update the board on our food service program. As you know, we switched to OPA this year, and so far it's been a success as far as I know. Lunches and breakfasts have been really well received, and in September, the cafeteria workers served 6,141 breakfasts and 11,723 lunches. So we have very high numbers, and that indicates that so far our students are liking what they have. So we thank OPA for that. And then finally, just an ADM update. Our student enrollment on count day of October 1st was 788, and at this time last year it was 802, and February of 2025 our count was 794.
Moving on to projects, nothing there. Just item 8, new business.
Yes, after meeting with the Teachers Association concerning the 25-26 and 26-27 contract, tonight I recommend a motion to approve the tentative agreement between the Teachers Association and the Springs Valley Community School Corporation. That agreement has been ratified by the Teachers Association. At this time, is there any comment from the public regarding the tentative CBA? Hearing none, with that I will seek a motion to approve the 25-27 master contract between the Teachers Association and the school corporation.
A motion for this. Mr. Ferris makes the motion. Do we have a second? Mr. Perkiser seconds. Any discussion on this? Hearing none. All those in favor? Motion passes 6-0.
Next, I would ask for a motion to approve the 2026 health insurance plans, the rates, and the contributions.
Do we have a motion for this? Mr. Lynch makes the motion. Do we have a second? Mr. Weiniger seconds. Any discussion on these? Hearing none. All those in favor? Motion passes 6-0.
Next, we have a couple field trips I would request to be approved. One is an overnight field trip to Indianapolis for the National FFA Convention. That would be for Ms. Gerken and 6 students, October 29th to 31st. And then also a field trip to Louisville, Kentucky, to the Kentucky Center for the Performing Arts on December 4th for Mrs. Dalton, 56 students, and 5 chaperones.
A motion for this? Mr. Weiniger makes the motion. Do I have a second? Mr. Lynch seconds. Any discussion on these? Hearing none. All those in favor? Motion passes 6-0.
Just want to remind board members that the Indiana School Board Association Fall Regional Meeting for Region 9 will be at 6 o'clock, November 10th in Jasper. And if you're interested in attending that, please let Felicia know and she'll get you registered. And then next, I would request approval for the September donations. Red Croy Christian Church donated $100 to FCA. Valerie and Chris Laufer donated $200 to the athletic department. Indianapolis Colts Foundation donated $1,000 to the athletic department. And the Springs Valley Bank and Trust donated $500 to FFA. An anonymous donor donated $60 to the cheer account. The class of 2025 remaining funds were donated to the class of 2027 in the amount of $1,225.81. Martin McGuire contributed $135.96 to the drama club. Springs Valley Bank and Trust donated $200 to the elementary attendance program. And there was a employee payroll deduction donation for the preschool on behalf of Tristan McGuire in the amount of $19.44.
We have a motion for these. Mr. Marshall makes a motion. Do we have a second? Mr. Meyer seconds. Any discussion on these? Hearing none. All those in favor? Motion passes 6-0. Take us on to item 9, other business which comes for the board.
Yes, I would recommend that the board approve Emma Bauer on a temporary contract as kindergarten teacher, starting at level A, $44,150 on the bachelor scale. This salary will be prorated with a starting date of October 6, 2025.
A motion for this. Mr. Parrish makes the motion. Do I have a second? Mr. Lynch seconds. Any discussion on this? Hearing none. All those in favor? Motion passes 6-0. Takes to item 10, adjournment. A motion for this. Mr. Lynch makes the motion. A second. Mr. Weininger seconds. All those in favor? Motion passes 6-0. Thank you all.